Greetings, people of the internet. Welcome back to Out of Context Reviews with the Herbal Crackpot, a creepy man sat in the dark with a candle. Now, some of you may remember a time called a little while ago, otherwise known as 1997, the year that a mental illness swept the nation, known as Pokemon.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was.
Some parents were asking when Pokemon got suddenly popular for no apparent reason, what the hell was wrong with kids for liking this poorly written trope? The games may have been well designed, but everything that came with it made no sense. The TV shows, the kids across the globe staying after school and doing secret things with their teachers for money for Pokemon cards. Just me? And kids across the world seem to piss away millions and millions on trying to collect all the Pokemon cards to impress each other with their collections. All I know is, I got a Charizard, so suck on that, bitches! You think I want this fucking thing now? You think I want the memories that come with this fucking piece of paper? Well, the interesting fact about why Pokemon was so popular is that in 1997 there was an international cover-up surrounding children's flu vaccinations that year. They were instead injected with a virus that made them pants-on-head retarded. The thinking was that parents would be so busy worrying about their children's mental health that they wouldn't be thinking about how fucking dreadful it would be if Bush got into the White House and would look the other way while a load of shit got fucked up. So, since Pokemon was just a government experiment to keep people stupid, that kind of makes reviewing it an artistically worthless project. But fuck it, here goes nothing. People seem to be confused about how the Pokemon world works, or indeed what a Pokemon is. So let me break it down for you. Childish patronising music, please. This is the world, and this is the world only a little bit different, where a load more species of animals have evolved, and people have developed the technology to keep these animals in special balls, and they train them to battle each other, like cockfighting, but a serious sport with government funding and Pokemon centres in every town. And that's fucking it. Seriously, what's so hard to understand about that? Why don't they just fucking say it? Well, if you apply the same bias you have towards Pokemon to anything else, Lord of the Rings doesn't start with someone saying, in a place where everyone lives like it's the Middle Ages or something, but there are goblins and the land is controlled by jewellery or something somehow, and it works because we said it works. Or Star Wars starting with, this is the Empire and they rule the galaxy that's like ours but a little bit more populated, and there's all these different sorts of aliens and robots in it, and there's this guy called Darth Vader who has superpowers, only they're like religious superpowers. You know, fiction sometimes speaks for itself. So yeah, it got a movie made in 1999 as a spin-off from the cartoon. And yes, it's pointless, baffling, and was just made to encourage our retarded childhood psychoses. So let's begin! The movie starts out with some ambient pink stuff and bubbles, which was just meant to hypnotise us to keep us in a subdued state and... No, Mr. Halifat, I just want the cards. I don't want to do that. Oh, no. Sorry, must analyse. So, the movie starts out with Mewtwo in a laboratory. Who is Mewtwo and why do we care? Shut up. Anyway, this scientist, who I'm just going to call Mr. Exposition, tells us how Mewtwo was cloned from Mew and improved. And Mewtwo causes loads of explosions and fire. And Mewtwo kills everyone, and kill everyone, you say. Must kill. Must obey my Pokemon masters, and... No, fight it, you're not a child anymore. No, it's not gonna happen again. And then Giovanni, this evil Blofeld motherfucker, arrives while Mewtwo talks to thin air like a crazy person. Giovanni wants to be a partner with Mewtwo, even though Pokemon-human sex relations were outlawed in this universe, since they caught Ash rogering Pikachu in the toilets in Viridian City Gym. Yeah, this review ain't really going to make a whole lot of sense to non-fans. Anyway, he gives Mr. Purple Man this badass-looking armour, which would look a lot more badass if everything weren't fucking purple. Purple is not scary! Okay, accept that. And Mewtwo tests his power by killing some Pokemon. And no, I don't remember all their names. No, I don't. I'm not a Pokemon. No. Alright then. Onyx, Tauros, Alakazam, Magneton, Nidoking, and Arcanine. What? I was retarded! They made me remember it! Anyway, Mewtwo wonders why he exists, and then Giovanni reveals to him that he wants to end their relationship as sexual partners and just wants to use Mewtwo as his Pokemon. Wow, Pokemon's about slavery too, it's not just Kazam. Kids are fucked up, man. Look at their eyes, they're going to get you. I mean, you may say it's love, Ash, but what if Pikachu did know any better? You say it's love and respect, but I've never even seen you give him a fucking birthday present.
Except in that one episode that was banned for obvious reasons.
And Mewtwo escapes, and this prologue finally ends and we get the opening credits, which is the prettiest looking animation in the entire film. Way to blow your budget on the least important bit. Anyway, these people are Ash, Misty and Brock, and in case you're gonna complain that they have no personalities like everyone says they don't, I'll make it simple for you. Ash is the kid one, Misty is the slightly older one, and Brock is the one who's a little bit older than that. Which is a bit weak characterization, but at least it's something. Anyway, this random guy turns up and wants to battle, and as a kid I was shouting and screaming at the screen, "What the fuckity fucking fuckhole!" There is no way that a Bulbasaur would beat a Donphan, and no way that a Squirtle would beat a Machamp, and Pikachu can't beat a Golem because it's a rock type and he's an electric type. I don't care how much he loves his Pokemon, be realistic. Seriously, the tiny Pokemon would not beat the bigger Pokemon. They would get squished like fucking bugs. They would crush Pikachu's tiny little head and squeeze his eyeballs out. Come on, don't feed us this pig slop. I'm gonna have a cigarette because I'm cool. I'm not a Pokemon nerd. Honest. Honest. Anyway, Jesse and James of Team Rocket are watching them. They're basically every single slapstick comic relief styled villains ever. Because not being able to take our primary antagonist seriously is such a great move, writers. Meanwhile, Mewtwo is watching them and sends a fucking Dragonite, which is meant to be this massive rare Pokemon, as a postman for them. Seriously, it's like asking the Pope to wash your windscreen. And they send Ash, Misty and Brock a hologram invitation. Anyway, these loads of trainers want to get on this boat to this island to beat this master trainer, and this woman explains why the storm is so awful. And yes, it's so fucking stupid that I'm not even going to make fun of it. I'm just going to play it.
To me, the prophets have predicted the return of the winds of water. For years I have prayed that mankind would never witness that deadly storm ever again.
Isn't that just a legend?
The ancient writings tell of the storm wiping out all but a few Pokemon. In their sorrow, the water of their tears somehow restored the lives lost in the storm.
Question mark? Anyway, Jesse and James dress up as Vikings and do racist accents because Norway is the most evil country ever and we must kill them all in an evil fire. And they will all die. Dead Norwegians everywhere. Sorry, I'm trying to fight the brainwashing. It's not working though. So they arrive at the island after the ship explodes and we meet that weird woman in the invitation. And Team Rocket are locked out of the party. Wait a sec. Dark and stormy night. There's a party going on. This is a horror movie, isn't it? In which the purple man is going to kill them. Wait a minute. Purple, which is sort of pink, and people associate pink with gay people. Right-wing propaganda! I got it! See, it makes sense now. The gay people will inherit the Earth. Anyway, they meet a load of trainers who have much better Pokemon than Ash's. Why the hell is our protagonist sticking with the most boring ones? Anyway, Mewtwo arrives and... It's a trap! Oh, fuck you, reference jokes. Unlike in other anime, Mewtwo doesn't rip people's heads off like he could. Instead, he just does some things. Why, he doesn't start ripping people's heads off and seeing blood. I want bloodshed. I want bloodshed, you stupid purple cunt! Bloodshed! Blood! They will all die in a fire and... Contain yourself, Stuart. Meanwhile, Jesse and James try and get inside the building and they see all this weirdly designed architecture and Pokemon in green flotation tanks that plainly says, "We saw the Alien movies once." Oh yeah, and by the way, Meowth can talk. He and Mewtwo seem to be the only Pokemon with the power of speech. And they find out that Mewtwo has perfected cloning technology, and Mr. Exposition in a video provides exposition even after death. That sure is dedication to lazy writing, that is.
So this must be the lab.
But if Mewtwo destroyed it...
Somebody rebuilt it.
Yes, but who?
I wonder. Mewtwo destroyed a lab, And someone managed to rebuild it. Someone very powerful. Maybe it was a Pikachu, or a Squirtle, or maybe it was this man, or this lady, or a fluffy bunny rabbit. No fucking shit, it was Mewtwo! What's the fucking point of that line? Anyway, while we were seeing that, everyone's just been standing around in the main hall saying stuff and saying, hey, should we attack Mewtwo? Yeah, we should. And they do. Anyway, back in the Alien Resurrection rip-off room, the Pokemon clones come to life. Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. Yes, I've had sex. I recovered from this illness. Anyway, Mewtwo kills the evil window, just like you should kill all windows, because windows are evil. La 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 la. And he reveals a Pokemon arena. And Ash sends out Charizard, which, if you watch the TV show, Charizard grew up too quickly and now won't listen to Ash. And that's funny for some reason. And apparently Mewtwo's plan is to steal their Pokemon.
I will extract their DNA to make clones for myself. They will remain safe on this island with me, while my storm destroys the planet.
One of these things is not like the other. Step 1, steal Pokemon. Step 2, Step 3, destroy planet.
Hey, I know! Mewtwo can't capture them if they're already inside that Pokeball.
Ash, something more important than Pokemon there. Planet getting destroyed. So Pikachu runs away and planet's getting destroyed. Don't give a fuck. Go back and get him later. Planet's getting destroyed. Anyway, after a pointless sequence where Mewtwo captures Pikachu, down in the Alien Resurrection room, Jesse and James watch the Pokemon get cloned and just say their names. Yes, because a Pokemon is named in this movie, that makes it awesome, doesn't it, kids? Anyway, Ash kills the evil machine to get his Pikachu back instead of saving the fucking world. Our protagonist is looking out for himself instead of saving the fucking world. Jesus! And the clones come to life and Team Rocket say some puns.
I wonder if they feel
Lonesome.
I wonder if the writer of that pun felt lonesome. Only someone who hasn't had sex for at least 6 years could have written something so shit. Anyway, they go back to the main room. Don't ask me why, I don't remember. Mew arrives because reasons. And Mewtwo challenges him to fight, and Mew be like, huh, you talking to me? And he just keeps flying around not giving a shit, because Mew's like too cool to give two shits, motherfucker. And there's massive lights and pretty things and kill my parents? Really? Kill my parents? Well, they gave birth to me and they've been all nice to me and stuff, but I guess I should probably kill my parents and kill my parents and kill my parents. No. Stop it, Stuart. Stop it, you've been past this. You've been past this. You killed them once, you can't do it again. Okay! Anyway, massive lights and slice them up and carve their brains out. No, massive lights. Anyway, Meowth can apparently speak Pokemon and says Mew is saying some stuff about love and not power and shit. And the clones and the originals fight. And there is one major flaw in this, which might just be suggestion, but Mewtwo orders his clones coldly and the trainers with love, right? Then how come Mewtwo has been winning this entire film? Because love is for pussies! Vote Bush! Invade Iraq! And thus proving my theorem, so we can just end this film here with this bit of pink purpley propaganda. Oh, and it's also saying that gay people want to destroy the planet. It all makes sense now! Anyway, the Pokemon fight and it's all tragic and sad, and to remind us that it's all tragic and sad, we get a 10-minute long sequence of people telling us what we're meant to be feeling, and how fighting is wrong, and it's so excruciatingly annoying. This was done to make us hate dirty liberals who tell us that fighting is wrong, because as I said, right-wing propaganda.
What can come out of it? Nothing but pain.
Oh fuck you, you stupid hippies.
This just proves that fighting is wrong.
I said fuck off already. Anyway, this fight is still going on, and it's all pretty and hypnotic, and kill everyone, carve their brains out, and no. And Ash gets in the way of Mew and Mewtwo's fight, and he dies, and for some fucking reason, Mewtwo stops because one kid dies. You were ready to destroy the fucking world! You did that whole storm thing to try and... The amount of fishermen that you've probably killed with your stormy sea, and maybe struck people by lightning... Who knows how many people have already died? Explain yourself, talking purple monster! Anyway, the Pokemon all cry Ash back to life.
Pokemon. In their sorrow, the water of their tears somehow restored the lives lost in the storm.
Because war is justified if we steadfastly just cry about it. And yes, this is a movie made for 10-year-olds and not babies. And by the way, kids, no, this doesn't work in real life.
Why won't you unspill milk? Why won't you just unspill? Unspill milk! Just unspill. No, just look, I'm crying enough, aren't I? Unspill milk. Go back together into the bottle. Unspill! Unspill, you bastard! Unspill! I'll fucking rape you. Yeah, I'll fucking kill you, you fucking milk. You and the bananas and the fucking tinfoil and just why won't you unspill?
Anyway, Mewtwo says some things about the nobleness of sacrifice, because war is justified by sacrifice. Vote Bush, you fucking sheep! And Mewtwo, Mew, and the clones go to another planet, and he rewinds time to make them forget this whole miserable ordeal ever happened. See? War is okay if we just forget about it. Anyway, the movie ends and they walk away and continue on their journey, and then the credits play with some dreary pop song as we reflect seriously on the lessons we learnt about how dirty these hippies are. All in all, yeah, it's just a stupid washed up mess that used its visuals to hypnotise us into letting Bush win the election, and so Iraq and Afghanistan could get the shit bombed out of them, but it's a warm purple glow of purpleness that was purple, kill the liberals, slice their necks open, carve up the dead babies, bomb Iraq, kill, 4 stars. Anyway, next time we're discussing something that's not dreadful. You heard me, it's actually good. Anyway, I'm the Herbal Crackpot and I am creepy and take drugs. Bye!
Wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. Train and make my calls. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. These Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. It's you and me. I know it's my destiny. Ooh, you're my best friend. In the world we must defend. Our hearts so true. I feel it before us through. You teach me and I teach you. Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all.